How do I set up course group membership in Blackboard? You would go to your class and go to the control panel and go to the users and groups, down arrow and choose groups. Now you can set up a single group as self and manual enroll, or you can do a group set as self, manual, or random enroll. And any of the memberships of these groups can be changed at any time. So we're going to go through the group one. So we'll go to self enroll. You can name it group, and then you can put some information here. It defaults to being available. Here are the various tools that they could use, and if there's some you don't want them to use, you could just remove the checks. Now you could also name the sign-up sheet group, and this will propagate, and you could put directions in here. This will propagate numbers to it, so you don't have to do that individually. So maximum number of members, we'll say 3, and then you can set the number of groups to, and you can just submit them. Okay, so there we have our groups. So we're going to go to the manual enroll, and we'll name this team, and then you can again put the various stuff in here. Number of groups, we're going to say 3, and we're going to go and hit submit. Okay, so it will say team 1, team 2, and team 3, and you're going to just move the people over to join those groups. Okay, and then you would just go down and hit submit. If you find you needed more groups, you could just add another one then. Okay, so we're going to go back up to groups again, and we will do the random enroll. Okay, so we'll say crew, and you could again fill in all that information, and then you can determine, like if you had a large class, you could just put how many groups you want to do, and it would split them up into the right numbers. And then you could choose the other choices here, okay? And then you could just submit it. Now, when the students go to their class, they would just see, they don't see the control panel, of course, so under the buttons they would see my groups. They would only see the group that they are a member of. They will not see all the other groups listed. Now, groups can also be added to the content area, so you could go here and you could do create a tool link, and you could down arrow and change this to groups and put the name of the group there, and then submit it. So they would have a button over here, and they would gain access to the group that way too. Another thing you can do is you can use groups in your adaptive release, and there are other FAQs or an adaptive release and how to use the sign-up sheet and stuff. Okay, thanks.